Private sector organizations. So based on that, I think the government then worked with private sector leaders, called the private sector leaders to the table. So this is the call that we have, and we respond to that. It was based on that call that the chamber was established.
Sierra Leone Agriculture Value Chain Intensification and Growth Package. The objective is to create more jobs by enhancing value addition, but the constraints to enhancing value addition is infrastructure, access to finance, digital farmer registry, aggregation and seed systems. Right? Now, given these are the constraints, through one project we cannot solve all the problems.
What progress have we made as an organization in driving the agribusiness in the country?
So the EU worked with us and with our experts. So we did for us to be able to see what we can do and making sure that fits in that particular pillar we have to make sure that we make the impact. So we did a study on that. We also did a study on how those can be contract farming. What does it mean like? What are the challenges? What is the right way to go? So these are also very good documents that you guys need. You can learn a lot from that.
Please do share.
Yeah, the EU investment center, I mean the FAO investment center has it. On the 11th, we'll be having we'll be traveling to have a presentation to them to see how best they can use findings from that study to support big salary.
Challenges in the sector. Access to finance is one, infrastructure is two.
Plow, harrow, and seed harrow. Sometimes you plow, you replow, and then you seed harrow. Taking into cognizance the overhead cost, the fuel, the breakages, the payment you make, let's say salaries, and other overhead costs.
Not much has been done about how you can bring on state actors to ensure that we get it right, apart from the agribusiness, the private sector.
Right? So we cannot build roads and do this and do that. So what we are trying to say is that through this project, we will try and solve some of the most important problems. Problem number one is the problem of aggregation. Solve the productivity problem by focusing on seeds. We will also hope to solve the digitization problem because we want to come in and systematically digitize farmer and farm registry. So how can we kind of partner with the banks to provide more finance? So that's how we are trying to solve the finance.